Chris, man, hey, it is a joyous day here in Clovis, California. What's your emotions right now as the dad?
My emotions are kind of all over the place. Excited for him, sad because he's going across the country, nervous because he's embarking on a new journey. Just a whole gumbo part of emotions right now. But most importantly, I'm proud.
You're up there at the podium. Kind of what's going through your mind? You know what he's going to do, and yet it's kind of like graduation day a little bit.
It's waiting still for that moment. It's kind of before a game. You prepare for the game, you go through it, but it's not real until the ball is kicked off. So sitting up there waiting, it plays on the emotions. But once it got going, it's game time now.
Let me ask you, I think you gave a perfect answer when we spoke about why Georgia, about what separated Georgia. You said there were a lot of surreal moments in this recruiting, and I thought you had a perfect answer for how you guys chopped it up.
Well, one of the things that we look at through this process, we look at, kind of the relatability. We look at the family atmosphere, obviously along with athletics and opportunity on the field. I know one thing for me was going down there, and it could have just been coincidence. It could have just by fate, but it was something that was during a time that was real close to our family, and it's something that they knew about, and they took the effort and the time to let us know that they did the homework about the family and just let us know. And the thing is, it's consistent with how it's been from the first time I met Coach McGee on Buchanan's campus. So consistency was one of the things that I saw.
Now, there's a great story here, but I know the gesture has to go with it. When you let Dell know that night, when Dell knew, and Dell knew before Kirby and Coley and Pittman and everybody, when Dell knew, what was that thing he did when he was walking away? Was he like pumping his fist?
He did that fist bump. It was like he won the Super Bowl. It was pretty. It was like a kid who got his Christmas gift. It was pretty cool.
So, all right, Dog Nation. Now, when your kid makes good grades, or somebody scores a touchdown, or Georgia finally beats Alabama, you got to do that.
You got to do that fist bump.
you got to do the Dell. Mom, Dad, you guys, was there any nerves today at all? Was there any nerves driving over here? What was said? Anything like that?
It was nerves getting ready for work. At work today, I had a lot of personnel stuff to do, so I couldn't think about it. So it wasn't nerves until we got started, because it was preparation time once I touched down in here. But when it was actual go time, that's when the nerves came in.
Now I know he's committed now, officially public, but do you guys already feel a part of something already? How do you feel maybe Dog Nation has already reached out all the way over here to California?
I'm going to be completely honest with you. Dog Nation has shown up. Dog Nation has already treated our family like we are part of Dog Nation. It was just kind of crazy hearing you guys talk about our family, talk about my son, and talk about my size and all that other kind of stuff. And it was just cool to have you guys embrace us already. So we already felt like we were a part of something. And that obviously that means something to us, that means something to us.
I want everybody to know they saw the video, and that's how a lot of people get introduced to Kendall is, oh, now he's a Bulldog. But that's a family production. I mean, the genesis of that video was a gospel rap singer in the family that put that together. I mean, just let everybody know about how that all went down.
So I have a cousin, he goes by the name of King James. He's out of Atmore, Alabama, and he's a professional gospel rapper with songs all on iTunes and all of that. And we talked, and he wanted to do something really nice for Kendall. He wanted to do a song. So basically he said just give us names of people that he wants to pay homage to and why. And he did everything else. So the hook about I'm a Bulldog because Georgia's who I'm picking, that's him. He wrote that, and we get fired up every time we hear it.
I'm sure that song's already been quoted all day long here in Georgia. People are going to walk around, they're going to see that video. For everybody out there, you're going to give your son to this program and hope he prospers and hope he moves on to his dreams.
Yes.
What type of young man have you raised him to be, and what type of young man do you think he will be at Georgia?
Kendall's a respectful young man. He respects authority. He respects the grind. What people don't understand is that his faith is much stronger than his game is on the football field. So he understands that you have to do things with respect and in order. So one thing that we're proud to be able to say is we're delivering a guy that will 100% be an attribute to the program. He'll 100% be somebody that you will be comfortable with putting on a billboard and telling your kids that he's somebody that you could actually look up to as a role model. That's who I know for a fact that we're delivering.
Chris, last one for me. You've got a son now that's no longer on the DL. He is an out there ninja recruiter for Georgia. What does he want to do? What do you think he will be like there?
Well, first of all, what he wants to do in the immediate future is, I'm quoting him, is build a super team. And when you say, what does he want to do there? He said it. He wants to win a national championship. It's not about a Heisman. It's not about individual awards. He wants to win a natty. So that's it.
All right, guys. Chris Milton, follow him on Twitter, father of ballers.
Father of ballers.
I've enjoyed working with you, man.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Take it easy,
Go
buddy.
Dog.